So, we're just starting. Let me prepare Kuchima. Finishing up the touches. And we're going to be talking live about Starseeds today. Alright, so let me put this down here. And I welcome you to Christos Avatar. I am your host, Fabian. And let me check my sound real quick. Testing, okay. And you could say a starseed is a being that has something to do with our human race, the creation of our human race, the continual creation, and there's also something called Earthseed. Now, those are beings who are, races, people, humans that are created on Earth. They're from Earth. Their genetics are of Earth. But the starseeds have the genetics of many star systems. They're multi-dimensional, this is a being that's galactic or beyond. And they're parts of some of the DNA that we come from, and it's pretty amazing. Thank you, Holy One, for being here. I'm so grateful to see you. I'm live here on YouTube, so some of my friends are going to start coming in. We just started. Welcome. Candace Wood in the house. Greetings, Sister Machiwa. It is a great honor to have you among the attendants of these Holy Grail, my chihuahua. See my kid. I hope you have your amethyst nearby. So, my chihuahua. And you will hear me sometimes speak these light languages. And this would be something that's part of my own, you would say, other selves. I have these different incarnations in the different dimensions, time vectors of my, of each of us have a path that we have followed through all of these time vectors. Okay, going all the way up to our own personal Christos avatar, personal Christos. And that is what you would say is all of your lives. If you counted them all up right now, they would equal to 1,728 other selves right now, happening all now, but in different time vectors, but now. So as we change, the futures and the past is changing. Everything is always a changing, and since we're all intimately connected all the way through the structures of our hologram, all the way up through the structures of the 15-dimensional time matrix, we are going, we're bringing back all of this memory, all of this DNA. We're activating the chakras, our connections to the life force energies, our connections to our other selves, other beings. You'll be developing psychic abilities, even hearing, seeing, telepathy, reading each other's minds, a different form of communication, okay? And this is also going to be part of some of your experience in your dreams, any type of synchronies in your life, any type of, you would say, signs or symbols. You will get these throughout your life that are kind of like a form of communication from these other selves, higher selves that are aware of you, waiting for you to become psychic, telepathic, so one can communicate with oneself, so you can receive data from these other aspects of your own self. Kind of like, can you imagine what it would be like if you really remembered all these other lives? Wouldn't that give you some super intelligence, because you have experiences and knowledges from different occupations and jobs you would have in a different lifetime? And as frail humans, we kind of like develop like all this knowledge in our life from experiences, but it's not like we're aware of all that knowledge at once. We've probably forgotten most of it, especially when you get into your 70s and 80s. You start experiencing memory loss, or maybe before, okay? Or maybe you're in an accident, or there's something wrong with your memory in your brain, or whatever. You don't have access to this memory, but it's there. You're not remembering, but that doesn't mean it's not there. It's just you that have this problem remembering your own history, your own record, your own consciousness, other selves, other consciousness. It's pretty amazing of what we are when you see, put all this stuff together like the Starseeds, which is part of the indigo children, and then I start going deeper into the indigos. They're actually what is called the Holy Grail. What is actually the Holy Grail? Not a chalice. This is an actual DNA template, a sacred template, a high-level template, like you would say one of the highest. And I can imagine maybe only the Azurites, Azurites would be one of the few that are greater than an indigo child. So realize that they are at least known to be up to the Oraphim, the Emerald Sun Oraphim. So this is a high-level being, angelic, by the way, because we have that, and the Azurites are considered angelic. They're like a super race, man. The Azurites, the Blue Angels, they're extremely amazing. So they're made of Ceres, you would say the bird people, Ceres bird people, the Anuhazi cat people. They're also made of the Athean mantis. They're also made of the Pegasi of Violet Flame. They're also part of, I believe, whale, which is Inu. That's what that race is called, and there might be one other, but this is like a super race of made up of races from the Blue Flame, Gold Flame, and Emerald and Violet Flame. Those they have, man, that's why they're so powerful. They have all three of them, and a few. So this is just another piece of our history that we talk about here on Christos Avatar. Welcome, Holy Ones. Welcome, welcome. Shika masti. Koma machewa. Kotachi wasi. Candace Wood. We was earlier today, family. You were here earlier? Yeah, I was getting it ready. I try to take time and get it prepared and stuff. So it's pretty cool because these are kind of like raw, coming right from the, Chimakua. Not a thinking or a wondering or a pondering. It's a stream. And speaking of which, I'm going to kind of get lit early so we can get the stream flowing even better. But yes, the Starseeds are basically races that help other people. Lower, you would say, like density 1 is low. They're high-level beings coming in to help the low-level beings. Help. We have enough from the dark side, now we have some help from the light side. Basically, they're counterbalancing, attempting to, give everyone a chance to have both, experience both. You can connect to this light. Literally, you can connect to it, put intention there. Bring it with your thoughts and your energies, your vibes, vibe hive, to connect to these beings. What you are. And if you're Starseed, that means as an indigo child, you're coming in, right? Incarnating in the flesh. You're coming in, Starseed. You're coming in with a sacred commission. You have a contract. It's serious. You make a contract with the parents to come in as an indigo child. They're responsible for bringing in an indigo child This is a prearranged thing before your incarnation. Okay, so just the fact that they're here implies they have a contract to be here. Indigo child, you have a contract, and this is serious work. We're commissioned with the Emerald Order. That's our covenant. We are the blue flame. Okay, blue. This is green. You're speakers of the fifth dimensional energy. It's a blue ray. Okay, that's what the reference is. Not to the Emerald Order blue. That's more of a pale turquoise, not blue. Look at the difference in blue and pale turquoise. I'll show you, Holy Ones. Plus, this is a very valuable resource. Please save it. I'm going to give you a valuable resource. It's online, free. Please save it. I'll put it in the chat. A direct link. So you can see the difference between the fifth chakra, the fifth dimension, and the 13th chakra. There's a difference. Color does matter. Color is a waveform. It's a different frequency. Every single color is a different frequency, a different signature. So your color makes a difference. You want the accurate color. Here is one way to find an accurate representation to the consciousness through the color. The color, the chakra, is a vortex of, it's called a Merkaba. It's a vortex of energy. Okay? Oh, I don't want to break this bracelet. So this is a powerful force. Let me show you. Amakaye mushetitas hokahane hoche. This is Starseed. You're in a community of indigo children. Machiwa. Makaye. We're just getting started. We're gonna get lit in a little bit. What am I trying to show you? Oh, let me open the file. So you're gonna see me for a little bit while I look for the file. Sorry. Well, it was right there, but I want to get them all opened right now. I might as well open them all real quick. Give me just like 3 seconds. Let me see. Actually, 6 seconds. Well, okay. Now let me open this up for you guys. Now, we have something called, this is not the right one, sorry. I just opened all these up. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the color. What am I doing? This is not the right, I wanted to show you the internet. Let me make sure it's, well, I guess we're going to find out right now. Alright, so we're going to go to this. Okay, when you want to get colors, go use this resource. It's called Color Hex. It's called Color Hex. Colored-hex.com. And I'm going to show you blue. Blue. This is blue. Blue. If you want to see different shades of blue, you look here. Like this would be a pale blue. But we're not supposed to look at blue. It's pale turquoise, so put in turquoise. This is blue, and this is going to be turquoise, but a pale turquoise, like this. This is, well, let me go one shade higher. This is kind of like this is the blue flame. So it makes a difference in this color. Okay? We're aiming for this color. This is the blue flame. And the gold flame, well, most people are interested in the violet flame, I guess. Oh, it's actually magenta. It's magenta, pale magenta. So you go to this color, not this bright, but it's a pale, like this. This is the violet flame. See, if you're actually doing a different color, it's not right. It's not the violet flame, right? Okay, there's the pale magenta. And also the blue flame. The gold flame would be pale gold, or pale yellow, excuse me. So we type in yellow. Wait, are you guys getting this? Let me... Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so now go to the pale yellow. This is the gold flame. Do you understand what I'm telling you? So it makes a difference, and especially this should be a little bit enlightening. Welcome, holy ones. Aaron Anello in the house. Holy ones, does anyone know where to find any of Ashiana Dean's long-form workshop videos? You would just simply go to her website. Just look up her website and ask her. They're the ones that would have that. Legitimately, they're the ones that would have that. Leo Murray, a Bertharian lady? I don't know if she is or not. I don't think so. Maybe. I wouldn't know that. I would say she would be the type of person that could. Matt Blethen. Blethen, sorry. Just in time. Yeah, we basically just started. We're about to get lit. We're gonna get lit in a little bit, you guys. We're gonna be a bunch of starseeds, indigo children, getting lit, homie. Give me 5. Let's get lit together in a few minutes. I'm just seeing who's all here. Candace definitely wants to get lit. My shirt. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I'm like, I have been very poor for a few years, but it was kind of like 5 months ago I was able to buy myself a shirt, and this is what I bought. So now I honestly know that some t-shirts have hidden symbols and skeletons and, you know, bad signs, but man, I just picked this out because I love it. And my thoughts, I know my thoughts. I can sit here and review my thoughts, and I'm not even interested in that stuff. If there is a skeleton, don't be offended. It's not affecting your brother. Don't worry, I'm okay. I don't have bad dreams, evil thoughts, or anything like this, or experiences. And actually catch yourself. Pause. You think an evil thought, a bad thought, you're trying to change, right? Are you on a spiritual path? If you're on a spiritual path, you will get used to correcting yourself. It's not like you're doing it out of sin or guilt. Get it? This isn't a religion perspective. We're not against that either. We're just saying, you know, as law of one, we believe all are God. That's called unity. That's saying there's not a sinner group and a chosen one group. Sorry, BS. We call BS. If you're indigo child, there's certain things you might have learned in Sunday school that, what? You're starseed. You're from other worlds. You know this universal law, unity. What are these people talking about? No. So you come from other systems. You come from greater worlds. No, not better. I mean like bigger worlds, bigger consciousness, bigger bodies. Okay, bigger experiences. Until we get there, because we're still stuck in density 1. We're talking about beings in higher levels of reality and biology and matter form. Thank you for being here tonight. If this is your first night, we usually talk about spiritual ascension and the awakening process that's happening in 5D or 5D energy. It don't mean you forget about 4D, honey. You're still going to go through 4D. Your consciousness is in 5D. That's like, not what you're perceiving though. You're down here in the physical 3D. That's because your consciousness is in 4D. You go up, your consciousness goes up to 5D, your body's in 4D. All these New Agers think you're going to 5D. You're not, honey. You don't skip a whole dimension. Now, I will step back, take a few steps back. If you're indigo child, you will go to 5D and maybe beyond into 6D. Some of you made it to 7D, holy ones. Okay, some of you made it to 7D. Otherwise, we're not talking about hardly anyone making it to 6D, much less, there's a more greater chance of a bunch of you going from 5D though. So, but we're talking about indigos. Earthseeds haven't gone through this process yet. So they're, for the first time, only have a few strands of DNA. The beginning DNA. Literally the second strand and the third strand. While these holy grail indigo children that you are, holy grail, you're coming in with potential of 24 or more. So most humans are activated up to third, maybe, up to third strand. That's 1, 2, and 3 chakra. If you have more, you're an ET, honey, or some advanced spiritual human. Okay? Otherwise, because you came in with, well, let me say this. If you have 5D, then you are ET. Most likely, anyone who got to 4D ascended, or was going to ascend, if you had the DNA. But there's all kinds of reasons why you aren't ascending, because there's blocks in the DNA with the different races. And also realize there's many different ET races here. Okay? And so there's different templates, different chakras, okay, different connections. Some of you are here under Anunnaki. Some of you are part Orion, an Orion Starseed. Okay? If you're into the lizards, into the reptiles, the snakes, you love that stuff. Some of you do. You worship it, or you just admire those kind of beings. Well, you're part of that matrix, or at least part of you is. Literally, if you're a hybrid, you're going to have mixed human, mixed reptilian. Or mixed human, mixed Anunnaki. Or mixed human, mixed Anunnaki, mixed reptilian, mixed Arcturian. Whatever. We got Vegans from Vega. We got planet Avion. Planet Armatana is where the Lyrans come from, the blue flame. If you're gold flame, then you're from Vega. If you're from the violet flame, you're from Avion. But we've had fallen angelics. What is a fallen angelic? It's an angelic, one of the races, the 3 flame races, who fell. Who said, they gave him the finger and said, no, I am against you now. I want to take you. I will be the leader. I will be the boss. We're going to destroy this and destroy you and this and be the kings. You're one of these beings. These are dark, very dark beings. Not holy, unholy. So remember, we don't speak from this Christianity perspective, and nothing against Christianity. We speak from cosmic perspective. If you look at some of the videos on my channel, I'm talking to you about the cosmic structure, the universal structure, the 15-dimensional matrix structure, the nature of reality being a hologram. You're learning about particle, antiparticle, parallel Earth, phantom Earth, Anunnaki beings claiming to be gods, Egyptians claiming to be gods, Vikings claiming to be gods, Odin, all these beings claiming to be little godlets. That's what I call them, little godlet. Not a god, a big G, the little g. A being saying, I am your god. When realize, look at their templates. Look at their Templars, Holy Ones, Starseeds, you are, Indigo Child. They have less than you. They don't want you to have your 12 strand, and then I don't know if anyone in the New Age told you, because we're not going with the mainstream, but you have 12, Holy One. This is the Templar, not 7. What is that? That's a crippled Templar, even from a reptilian perspective. They have 10. What is 7? So there's more. So you understand your identity. Not be thwarted and start seeing another number in that tree of life. 10. That's what you've been following. That's what some of you only know. You don't know there's actually 12, not 10. That is once again, well, we have Black Sun DNA. We have Beryl Sun DNA, Ruby Sun DNA. We have Diamond Sun, double Diamond Sun. That's good DNA. That's our DNA. And then you have up to Emerald Sun DNA. Okay, there's a mixture of consciousness, and it's not a hierarchy of who's best and better. That's the concept of these Anunnaki, which we call fallen angelics. So we got it's basically an L family. You heard of Enlil, El. It stands for Elohim. Elohim is the fallen version of Elohai. Elohai is Holy One, the Blue Flame, the Emerald Order, Emerald Covenant. These beings right here standing are the first ones, the first cause. Out of the Blue Flame came the Gold Flame. Okay? Out of the Gold Flame came the Violet Flame. Violet Flame is actually the smallest. So light expanded this way, the matrix went down that way. That's why the 13th dimension is where Elohai. So we have this, which is, remember, I showed you the color. Remember? Did you save that website? That is a pale turquoise. See it? Right here. See the pale turquoise. You're connecting, you're perceiving, trying to connect. You could say barely connecting. The more clear you visualize this pale turquoise, the more clear, the more connection. Okay? You want to make the reception vivid. That's why there is a practice involved. That's why you starseeds are learning how to awaken what is sleeping. It's there. Look, it's in your DNA, Holy Ones. You are going to activate that DNA through ascension mechanics. You're going to learn ascension teachings that are going to teach you the mechanics. You came to the right place. Oh! You can go to Drumvalo Melchizedek if you want to learn reverse Merkaba or some other popular New Age ascension teacher teaching you what? We're going to show you what they're teaching side by side. You're going to see the flower of death and why that energy is not good and why next to the guardian flower, okay, Shiwa. See, light's nature exposes light. Starseed, you expose light. Okay? So we are Pleiadian Starseeds, Lyran Starseeds, Sirian Starseeds. You have helped this world. The Arcturians and Pleiadians have helped us. They're part of our family. They have mixed with us. We're part Sirian. That's why we're now not just Lyrans. Yes, we're from Lyran, the house of Aramatena, the house of Elohai, the Blue Flame, the Emerald Order. Okay? We're part of that. Doesn't mean that you're only part of that. When almost everything down here in the lower levels are hybrids of many things. Okay? Oh, what are you? Well, I think I'm Blue Flame, but I like those white reptilian royals. I really like those beings. Or maybe you that were in Egypt, ancient Egypt, Holy Ones, you Starseeds. You call indigo children Holy Grail. Well, Holy Grail comes in at different time periods to defend your guardians. You guard. You literally do something as a guardian, not just lofty. Starseed, you're not just a lamb, you're a lion. Christ consciousness, which is unity consciousness, is not coming. Christ is not returning as a lamb. Christ consciousness, remember, not religion, this is cosmic. Christ consciousness, unity consciousness, is returning as a lion. This light, we're representing light. Understand what ascension is. Know what is ascension. It's a cycle that is ending and beginning a new cycle. So there is a destruction. You're not speaking doom and gloom when you're talking about a repeating cycle that has been through. You have been in glorious golden ages, but then you went into dark ages, like now. Yeah. So you know there's a final conflict. And an ascension cycle where the stargates are actually open, like now, you're going to have all of this happening. There is, well, people say it's prophesied. You know, people have said it's happening, coming, gonna happen. And, well, especially when the whole planet believes it, most of the planet believes it's gonna happen for sure. But there's those focusing on a spiritual path, Starseeds, Holy Ones, and the Earthseeds who are awakening. Some of you, a small portion of the planet, truly within millions only. There's millions of you on the planet, Holy Ones, that are coming into this awakening. You awaken. You're like a sleeper indigo. You're meant to come into your awareness, and then so you're part of this, you're needed. We're on the planet, in different parts of the planet, our consciousness is supposed to awaken. We're awakening. Understand? Some of us won't. Some of us, Starseeds, indigo children, will actually join the dark side. Because you know why? These are pretty good salesmen. They know how to convince you to follow their flower of life. And if you even started to hear some of the things that have happened, what these beings are doing, okay? This is little elemental kindergarten stuff compared to what's really happening. Until there won't even be people like us, anyone like talking about this spiritual information will not be allowed to anymore eventually. That there's like a time frame where you should actually be downloading a lot of these stuff everywhere you find, because it's gonna be like a commodity, man. The records are always hunted down and destroyed and or edited. If they can't get them all, if they can't get all records, like in a modern age like this, people making copies, backups. Not just this spiritual information, why not other information you'll need when there's basically like, totalitarianism. Like, that's it. It's after there is just one order. If there's only one left, they just have to stop any uprisings, and that's it. They can do now whatever they want, which is what the Guardians say is wiping you out. Even their chosen ones. So the chosen ones think they're getting, in this mythology called, with Mulder, Fox Mulder, and Scully, right? And they're like investigating this stuff, some stuff about aliens and Did I take my hit yet? No. There was something to that. I promise you. So, some people are immature and will say some immature things. Others of you who are on a spiritual path know that sometimes you take medicine. You take medicine that people call drugs, and you say because you're on a consciousness journey. You're trying to expand. You're trying to understand. You're trying to learn. You're trying to see. You're trying to check. You're on a legitimate quest, a journey, a spiritual journey. So you do try these things, even if only once. I went to Peru once, probably. I went there once at least. Okay, I was in the Sacred Valley. It's literally called the Sacred Valley of Peru. But I was there in this valley, gigantic. Wow. I hiked that mountain. I saw those giant birds. Hakema, those condors, man. There was a family up there of 3. And then we were walking into these Incan ruins. You know, this were Holy Grail. Oh my gosh. I was walking in Machu Picchu, where the Incas, these Holy Grail were. One of my spirit guides is Condor. You guys, it's just my advice. You may be the type of people that hardly ever go on a vacation, or maybe you go on lots of vacations. Either way, make a sacred journey to some sacred site that you feel connected to. So you're not going to some tourist place, or maybe it's both. Machu Picchu is both. It's a spiritual place and it's a tourist place. You know what I mean? But you're not surrounding your vacation around what sights you're going to see, because you're there to go connect to the sacred site. And your mind should be collected on that. And then you will have a life-changing experience. For sure. It's like you're setting the recipe for that to happen. This is why I truly want to live near a natural vortex like Sedona. Because I take this seriously. The energy is serious. And if you want to be bathed in an extra, in a geographical place that's naturally boosted, certainly there is people living in very beneficial areas geographically, geologically, energetically. There's places like the Spot. It's called the Spot in California. Look that up. The Spot, California. I think it's called the Spot, and it's a little place where all rules of physics go out the door in a little spot. It does weird stuff. Look it up. Check it out. Have I seen the Spot? No. I haven't been on that journey, but I saw other stuff for sure. Okay. I just had to tell the Starseeds about medicine. Make Sutta. My cheers. You're a Starseed? Write it in the comments, you guys. Put in the comments if you think you're a Starseed, or you don't know if you're a Starseed. I want to just check it out. Write it in the comments below. Ichiwana. We're happy here. Sometimes you'll see me act silly, and you're like, what the hell? I'm being playful. If you're a grumpy guy, person, whatever, that you think that's bad, I'm just being playful and good humor and friendly. I wish you were. Feeling my left foot and my solar plexus and my third eye. Excuse me. I was trying to get the water before I started coughing. So, I take this seriously. Some people won't, but I do. When you're exploring consciousness, you've been in countless meditations. You're exploring who you are. You're trying to feel energies. I promise you guys, you will find it. You will experience it. Because in the beginning, I was frustrated. I'm like, when am I going to confirm any of this? I was reading books. I knew there was something in spirituality in the beginning. I mean, years ago. I knew something was there. What's up? I can't understand. What is this? Eventually I just finally started understanding basic things. And then you go on a journey to find out more. If you're not doing nothing, if you're not, spending, I would say even an hour or 2 hours of your life regarding spirituality, that could be mixed with searches about it, reading a book about it, anything, studying it, whatever, thinking about it, going out to a park and thinking about spirituality, those things are powerful. And I recommend doing this stuff alone. You can't really get much done when you're doing conversations and being distracted. Meditation is the opposite. There is no distractions, and you're not talking. This is a spiritual journey, man. You do this generally alone. You get the best results alone. The best, you would say, you're kind of like, ultimately would want to be in like a isolation chamber, man. One of those flotation tanks. If you could afford one of those, I think you got to build it yourself, and it's about $5,000. Maybe you can have it shipped to you. I don't know. I don't have that much right now, so I can't even check that far. But if some of you watch this TV show called Fringe, the scientist Walter put this blonde girl into one of these. It was a flotation tank. You can search it. There's books about it, or there's kits online you can get. You want to submerge yourself like that? You can too. I think, didn't they also give her some drugs or something? Well, hey, go in there with something. It'll be like exponential. Or just think of it as research. Consciousness research. Not dangerous stuff. Not something that's going to harm you. Of course not. Is that spiritual? So we have this. Hopefully you have inside of you, man. Something inside you that wants to evolve. Become greater. Knowing that life can be greater level. That there is greater levels. Greater beings outside you. It's not a crazy idea to think of extraterrestrials or multidimensionals in other realities, other beings, other consciousness, other levels, and more levels of God. Okay? You start to realize this when you go on a spiritual path, because when you're only talking about sports and sex or whatever, if your consciousness is down here, not up here, you're not developing, honey. You're just going to be, living this life of flesh. You're into worshiping, doing everything. It's all about the external. Even your God is external. Okay, law of one. Okay, that's your God. Some of you have some strange gods and some very not nice gods, but okay. That's your choice. That's your free will, because Creator, Source, God gave you that opportunity to have free will. You'll see other beings trying to take that away from you. Even beings that say they're God will say that to you. We're the guardians telling you, no, that is, first of all, that is not God. Look, watch, I'll show you. I'll show you first what is not God. This is not God. I'm not trying to raise my voice, sorry. It's emotional. Because we're enslaved to false creeds. To people who are following this, now they think in the same ways, man. They treat people in the same ways. They treat them in the same ways as these creatures, man. They treat you in the same way. They do the same things as their gods. They're just like them. They are just like their false gods. Godlets. Little g's. This is what you think is right. This is what you think is love or God or whatever. This is what you're saying it is. This is what you're agreeing to, praising to. Oh, that's all. That's all I'm saying. Some of us, though, yeah, we say, no, I don't think so, honey. God is love. God is joy. This is God, grace. God's gratitude and respect and responsibility and trust, detachment, fearlessness, mindfulness, impeccability, accountability. I call BS on this. No. Sorry. Sorry, modern day belief systems. No, sorry, I call bullshit. Nope. This is not my God. This is what is God. And also realize we're saying that everything is one. Everything, all things are one. Not just a certain group of elitists, of men, no, of sinful inferior, no, Ekima, Chiwakaya, Sutashmua, Ekima teacher. Some people hate with this. How can you say you're a spiritual being and hate anyone? You hate? Of course you do. Of course you hate. Achiwa. Ichimakai. Hechimastuche. Kumahanata. I love you guys. I hope you can feel what is really God and also what is not God and what it actually is that people are calling God. I am a shutas, and we'll make, real simple diagrams so you can see, holy ones. I love you. This is truly about love, and it is about unity, like uniting me and you all together. Okay? That sounds like some New Age belief. I'm used to the judging God, the wrathful God. I'm used to that. You must obey God. I'm used to that. That's what I am used to. That's what some of you say. You don't know anything other than that. That sounds like, we're sinners. You have been told that you are the sinner. Hey, at this level of consciousness in the 3D, we're pretty distorted. But we're still unity. We're still united. We're still one with God. An evil being is still one with God. It can't be outside. There's nothing beyond the cosmos besides God. Nothing. Not even evil. How could you imagine a creation of God? Because it's the creator. Everything else is a creation. You're a creation of creator. The good, the bad, the everything. Everything is from the original. You can't suddenly say, oh, that's evil, so that's right here outside of creator. Huh? Exactly. Yes, you get it. I love you so much, man. You are holy. You are my brothers and my sisters, starseeds, indigo children, in holy grail. We rising with this consciousness, with this love, this eternal, unconditional, no conditions, honey. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be beautiful and sexy. It'd be nice. Sorry, I was a little bit immature, sorry. But I like beautiful, sexy girls. But she can be spiritual and beautiful and sexy. Why not, right? Anyways, I don't know what happened there, but it was some lovely Pleiadian Starseed. She was blonde and lovely. Would you make love to a starseed? I mean, to an ET? I'm an ET, honey. Are you sure you want to make love to extraterrestrial? Come on, baby. You know I'm from other worlds, literally. I'm a 12D being. I am, on my resume, I got Lyran, Atlantean, and Orion, and Orion, and Chechi, Orion, Brenois, and Hibaru, Melchizedek, and Uniseti. What's on your list? As you talk to this reptilian thing. See my guy. I love you guys. I know it seems strange here sometimes. I'm sorry, but we're actually teaching you. We're actually just reminding you of something you already know. And once you get that connected, baby, you're gonna be a superstar indigo child for sure. For sure, homie. You're gonna be that Violet Ray. Yeah, that's Gaia style, not Gundam style. It is, wow, man. Gaia, planet Gaia style. 7D, 8D, and 9D is Gaia. The New Agers think 5D is, sorry, that's Tara. You forgot about Tara, honey. Get your Templar updated, please. I love you guys. What's up? I killed a few queens today in chess. Yeah. I love doing it. It's nice. Got your queen. I still got mine. Look, yeah, I'm hunting you down, MFI. I'm not crazy. I just like chess a lot. Sorry. Let's play! 1 minute! 1 minute chess! And that means you got 60 seconds to move, buddy! For the whole game. So go fast! Because I'm pretty fast, yeah! No, that's fun, guys. What's up? I will definitely be ahead of you for the first 3-4 seconds, but because I know a really good opening. But, you know, bring it on. I love spiritual ascension and awakening because we can feel so many aspects of reality, you know? When you start activating your heart chakra, oh my gosh, and then your throat chakra, the spirit, the truth, and then you go into the vision, you see. That's what clairvoyance is. That's what it's called, a third eye. One, close these two eyes, open this eye. Okay? close these two eyes and you start opening this eye. Also, I tell you, go into a dark room because your skin is the light is being absorbed going to your third eye. You don't want a light going to your third eye. You want it to be in darkness because it perceives better or more clearer. Basically, that's what it comes down to. So get completely in the dark. And once again, if you're in one of those flotation tanks, it would be completely dark while you're submerged in water. You're still gonna breathe, obviously, but they connected her to they scanned her vitals, and he's got this advanced technology and stuff. He's able to. Anyways, she was like kind of like out of her body, but she was definitely seeing. She was bilocating, or she was simply just astral traveling somewhere, and then it was just pretty interesting how they did it in the movie, or it's like a TV show. It's called Fringe. Welcome, Starseeds. My spiritual vatos. Oh yeah. What you doing, homies? My vatos, my spiritual vatos. You guys realize some of you are like regulars because I come together like so far every night, like around the same time. Come to one of my lives. Please, holy ones, come. Bring your vatos. Let them hear about this energy, man. Let them get enlightened, homes. We're trying to get to that violet flame, man. Raise your consciousness, ese. It's like, what's your vario, man? I'm with the Emerald Order, Holmes. I never heard of them. Well, you must be reptilian. Anyways, I am just so excited that you're here, and it's like grand opening night. Come on in. It's happy hour for ladies at 5 up to 8, and then it's going on. The party's getting louder. We're gonna be rocking and rolling. How you doing? See, it's kind of like, I take the medicine and I perceive higher frequency, higher awareness, and I start transmitting light languages. I call them, light languages. That's what some people call them. I'm getting some advertisement? What the hell? I'm surprised that even came up, man. What the hell? Get out of here. Thank you for being here, holy ones. You understand that even though this is a live, thank you for being on the live. This is also anyone who sees it after the live. You're still coming to this presence, this group. You're part of the final group of people who watch this video. This is just an idea, So realize that. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Thank you to. Thank you for being part of this group. Mashiwa, sitasma kaiwa, sititas. So you'll have darkness attack you. You just, no fear, baby. It's because that's their weapon, is fear or guilt or subservience or just making you think bad about yourself. There's something wrong with yourself. These are all programs. They're not new either. They're ancient programs. You're falling for the same stuff that you already went through in Atlantis. You're like, huh? In Atlantis, you went through the same. The Anunnaki were doing the same thing, man. It's actually from Atlantis that we're still in, which never really was destroyed completely, because realize the islands of England, Ireland, Wales. There's another one. They're all part of what was Atlantis. Okay, and we even talk about the cities of Atlantis. Like we have Nohasa, Lohas, and it's like we're like also the Kauai, Hawaii. It's part, or it's a remnant of this is what Oceana tells us. and that it's a remnant of Lemuria. This is actually in the Guardian material. She's getting it from the Guardian material, from the Maharata, from the innerchristos. So she was taught this because she was Ashiana Dean. She was the one that was contracted to be speaker one for this information of the innerchristos. They do it like this. They always say that they have three main speakers of the guardians representing you. You reincarnate into this human drama. You're from the guardians. She's from the guardians, reincarnated, and at an early age, a child of 4, I think, she started already having contact. But not just the guardians. She was having bad problems with being actually the insectoids, the greys, were given her problems, and it was the guardian groups that were able to help her with that. And some of you are going to be hounded by the darkness. Some of you are going to be try to be subdued or taken out or brought to the dark. So you'll be working for the dark side. And you're also giving them your DNA codes. Guardians have DNA codes to the Stargates. This is a Stargate war. It really, really comes down to they want control of the Stargates. And they don't have them all. We have some, they have some. They want them all. Because their true goal, which we're guarding, we're guardians. Guarding what? We're guarding the Stargates. So these maniacs, these wicked, evil beings, don't get through these Stargates. We were purposely created to protect them. They're called Templar, which is another way of saying planetary chakra, which is what? It's a vortex to another dimension of reality. There's no messing around, man. You're going to go to, and you can't access a Stargate, which is what? Going through, ascending through. You're literally going to ascend to another reality field, and you don't have this code. You can't, because you don't have the code. You don't have the strand. You don't have this strand and this strand activated. You can't go through this Stargate, literally. That's why these are the keys to the kingdom. Each chakra is taking you to another level of consciousness and biology and matter. Each one. You don't skip 4D, Holy Ones. You're going to go through 4D. Your consciousness is going to ascend to 5D. And now, if you're indigo child, it's possible you'll just go straight to 5D. Inner Earth. You'll probably return back to Inner Earth. If you die before this all ends, you're gonna be a different case. If you were awakened and you awakened yourself, now you have the choice. You're given choice. What are you gonna do? What do you want to do? You want to return back to Earth, or are you gonna go back to Tara? Because we're in Tara, or just go out of the Matrix. Just completely ascend out of the Matrix. If you're 12 strand activated. If you're 12 strand activated, you don't even have to be here anymore. In any dimension, you can just say, I want to leave the Matrix. I want to go back to Source. Which is really you going to Ascended Master levels. You're an Ascended Master. And we are all Ascended Masters. Each one of us all came in. We're all from the same level. You can't say one's better than the other. When they're all playing different identities, we're all different awarenesses because of the complexity and the way the spiritual war that's happening. There is all kinds of, it's really complicated for an Ascended Master to come in here. It's dangerous to go into the lower densities because an Ascended Master can even get lost down there. Literally be stuck down here. So, it can happen to indigo children. Some indigo children are ascended masters, though. So, Aye Koma. I'm so glad you're here, Starseeds. This is a Starseed community. If you found me tonight by typing in Starseeds and you found my live, hello, you came to the right place. You came here for a reason. Part of you, which we talk about what those parts are. You're going to find out what those higher levels are called exactly. We talk about the soul, the oversoul, the liquid light, it's called, hydroplasm, and then the thermoplasm of antimatter. So, and then that's when the matrix will, that's the highest levels of the matrix until you leave it. You will leave it. You send out, the ascended master goes out. Now he's going to say, I'm not going into that thing for a while. If he wants to. But it's so complicated to try to explain what these beings really are at those levels. To be super collective, like a Rishi being, is aware of tens of thousands, if I'm correct. Because I know an avatar itself can have 5,000, 6,000 different lives, other selves. A Rishi is a much greater being with many more. I actually don't know those numbers, but I know that it's a lot more because I remember reading it before. I just haven't, some of the more elaborate information or more information, more advanced information. You have to put all the stuff together in the first place, much less start talking about it in public. Hi. It wasn't easy in the early years, man. It was brutal because there was no, after she left, there was no explanation. What, man? Do you just stop learning because now there's no one to answer questions? There's no more forums. Those were all closed. What? WTF, man? I want to talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this. I'm talking about this. Machiwa. Omoka. She comes back. We can all celebrate. And we'll be grateful. Until then, man, this is like the warfare is happening. I'm not hanging you dry. I don't believe that guardians are hanging you out to dry. I'm not saying that's what she did. I'm just saying, hey, there isn't even a community. Really. There is a Twitter account. That is all. Which is not really something you're allowed to write in. I'm not saying nothing negative. What I'm saying is the people who are excited about this information, who are learning it, because it is complex and it does take time to compute in your brain. If you want my advice, the one thing if you have to invest money in is to get Cathara 1, the first level of well, I don't know if it's still called Cathara. It could be. And maybe it's not the same price anymore, around $200 or something. I don't know. But if you were to have to decide, I would say get Cathara, which it might be. And I don't mean Kalantic science necessarily. Or is that the same? It might be the same. Cathara or Kalantic science. But KS, it was called KS, Kalantic science. So maybe it's not called Cathara, it's called Kalantic science. Kalantic science 1. And then there's a Kalantic science 2. But they say KS, spiritual system or something. Anyways, I'm not trying to babble. I just like to give shout out to her sometimes. So this is a live. This is an upload. I'm not like, I wanted to talk about Starseeds, so I called it Starseeds. So, but this is not something I'm reading and No, this is live. This is a stream, and I just like out of nowhere, I want to take another hit. So. Uh-oh. Do I have more? I hope so. Well, I should. Where is it? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. I don't know where it's at. Hey, man. Oh, there it is. Okay. I know where it's at now, so. I can just go ahead and drink this if I want to. Chew out. So, you say, what the hell is that, Fabian? What do you mean? That's just light language. Or not, some type of language. So it comes in, we're law of one, we're not judging. Are you? Stop judging. Are you kidding me? That's elementary stuff. You're still judging people? Based on what? On anything. Well, why are you judging people? You're not supposed to. Are you kidding me? All are one. You never heard of that before? Isn't it what everyone realizes? I wish I could give that to everybody, but they have to do it themselves. I love you. You got free will too, honey. Yeah, my cat. Yeah. It was the fourth hit of the bowl, so it was kind of like, I feel strong energy right here. These two chakra, my heart and my solar plexus. Whoa. Ochamaana e osuta ache apostoka ana ekipostatache amakahina. I love you guys. Thank you for being here on Christos Avatar, honey, where you're gonna learn spiritual ascension. Are you awakening, honey? Are you becoming aware of stuff? Do you know beyond faith? Or is it only your belief? Or are you experiencing a knowing? Chicken bossy. So I will speak these languages, holy ones. Cool. I see a royal, like he's actually wearing like gold armor. See, Kamasia. I love you, holy ones. I welcome you. Amache. And before I ever come online and start talking like this, I do my prayers. And when I pray to the highest levels, which are the Rishi of our whole reality systems, the 15-dimensional system. They're the highest, the three flames. So, Elohai, Seraphai, Braharama. Holy Rishi. Holy Rishi. Holy Rishi. Universal Trinity. Holy ones. Holy ones. Please protect me from evil or hatred or black magic or curses Amachir. Protect me from any danger or harm. Protect me from any bad physical pain. Protect me, Holy Ones. This is my covenant with you, Holy Ones. This protection. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can speak more if you want. You don't even have to say that. Just realize they are the three flames. The blue flame, Elohai, the gold flame, Seraphi, and the violet flame, Braharama. But just remember, I tell you the actual correct colors. Pale turquoise, blue flame. Pale yellow, gold flame. And pale magenta, violet flame. And I showed you those colors online. I should have told you the letters, the actual letters, because all colors online have a web number, a web color number, a hex code number, and so you can pull up the exact one that I just told you. So that's pretty cool. Hey, check out this color. Oh, you know exactly. That's what I love about it. It's just a web color chart. But there's a site I just shared with you. Check it out. You can start to visualize chakras a little bit more accurately. Put in red. What were you looking at? Or what were you imagining red was, for example? Or what is the example for blue, really? You know, because there's dark blue, like navy blue, there's baby blue, there's turquoise blue, aqua, whatever, you know, teal. This is part of a different energy than ocean blue or sky blue or whatever they call the different blues, right? So, you know what I mean? There's also indigo. It's kind of like a blue purple. And so these are different wavelengths of consciousness, and that indigo one is this chakra, this connection, this dimension. This represents, this chakra, this psychic perception represents the 7th dimension. No, 6, sorry. Let me correct myself. This is the crown, that's 7. This is 6. Now, if we're going to continue on from the crown, this is 8. You don't just keep going upward right now. Not now. You recognize the other chakra. And then 9 is right here near the pineal. And then 10 is above the head, 3 inches, I believe. Yeah, because the other one's 1.5 feet, right? And then and then the next one is the one below the feet. That's pure white. That one, dark blue, it was dark blue, then dark gray, and then pure white. And then it's going to turn into the turquoise, the blue flame, the pale turquoise. Then it will be the pale yellow, the gold flame. Then it will be the pale magenta, the violet flame. You say, why don't they just call it that originally? Well, you're right. But because I am speaking, I am referencing those terms, well, after the fact. So, but here I am, after studying the material, I am rearranging it, mostly redundancy, truly. I'm not criticizing her. What I'm saying is, I realize that you can say Melchizedek, Cloister, Emerald Order, Blue Flame, Elohai, Elohim. Wow. Emerald Covenant, Emerald Order. Wow. Or you could just say Blue Flame, Elohai. How's that? That's what I mean. I'm just making it less redundant because that redundancy drove me mad. It didn't help me. It made me more confused. What? please. For years, I was like, please, help. There's no forums, there's no explanation, and then you're stuck in this. I'm just like a real person who's went on this journey, and there was literally like great gaps of time where I didn't even care, and I was like chasing Russian girls, you know, what the hell? Because I found this in 2010, so I have no excuse, but it was like so complicated, it just kind of like, for a few years, I literally just stopped thinking about, you know, this galactic science. It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't so freaking sophisticated, and that's not like knocking the information. That's kind of like a testimony that it's really deep. It's really inclusive. It's the most profound truth I've found anywhere, bar none, that I resonate with as true. And this is why I put my own self behind it, because it is the information that speaks for itself. And it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter in one regard, that she originally made it. But you know, there's a whole bunch of us blue flames who are here right along with her. Okay, so just guys, remember, it's not just about one person. We are a people. And even her organization needs to sometimes understand we are a people. You're the speaker one, but there's a whole tribe of us, holy ones. Thank you for enlightening us, but there's some of us who are also part of this. I am one of those generation who are speaking out. Let me take a drink. I'm a generation of indigo children from the 70s, and I know very well she talks about some of those as being the indigo type 1s. I'm not saying I'm an indigo type 1, but at least a type 2 indigo, because they are known to be wanting to teach people about ascension. I'm an indigo, so at least I know I'm an indigo too. But sometimes I wonder, some of the things I've witnessed with my clairvoyance is just so unbelievable, man. Oh my great God! I felt like I was outside the matrix. I truly believe it was beyond 15th dimension, beyond the matrix. Ascended Master. It was something that I felt from my own understanding, no distortion, just pure love there. In this vision, in this experience I had for like an hour. So anyways, and I've seen other reality fields that are probably hydroplasmic worlds. These were hydroplasmic beings, and I described them a little bit before. They kind of look like suns, but consider the rays like tentacles. They're like moving octopi suns. What was this? I don't know. But oh my great God. I know that as we talk in the Guardian Alliance, or in the Emerald Order, you know, Blue Flame, we say we don't make a distinction between the value of someone being better than someone else, because truly this is truly law of one. But if you want to come right down to it, we're all originally ascended masters who came in here. So maybe some of you were lost. Literally, by the time we come all the way down to this form, some of us are definitely lost, right? We get mixed in with some messed up shit, excuse me, and we're into some darkness. We're probably even thinking or doing darkness, some of us, and then we wake up later. But anyways, damage was done, you know, consequence, karma, whatever. So we hopefully improve. I believe on my own life I've done this improvement. We all have room for improvement, for mastery. You know, it's going to take a while to reach that mastery, or not, whatever. You're going to go through this level. I mean, you're going to do something with this lifetime. Make this lifetime count. Come on, Starseeds. Wake up to your identity. I'm reminding you of your true identity is much greater than what they're trying to teach you in these false creeds that are being, like, there's a whole, no, majority of the human population on the planet, the majority are believing in this dark religions. Ha! This is why there's only a few people ascending. Unless there's some change in that, like a great awakening or something. Doesn't mean it's impossible, it's just not believed to be likely. It's not to be likely. Possible, but not likely. See? So, it's up to you. You too can make a decision. I don't know what we're talking about. What's up? Get your ma. Exactly. What's up? Okamaya. Ochiwashua. Starseeds of Inner Earth. Nipukochiwa. I listed some of the names of these starseeds. Come on, man, what is it? And some of them are the starseeds of the human race, such as the ones I listed earlier. And then there's some from the inner Earth. There's some starseeds like Pleiadian Starseeds. They really helped us, and so have the Arcturian Starseeds. And we have different beings helping our race, or the human race, simply because now they're part of us. We're part of them. We definitely have a connection to Alcyon, which is truly actually our sun. And oh, my camera. Let me switch the batteries, guys. Give me just about 15 seconds, because then it will be resolved. I'm replacing the battery real quick. Already taking out the other one, putting in this one. Yeehaw, baby. Yeah, I like that noise. Yeah, honey pie. Aren't you beautiful? Wow. That's amazing. You're amazing. Look at you. Okay, I had to close the window. I'm right here. How you doing, beautiful? I don't know how long this is going to last, you guys. It could go off too, because it was just charging when this was... But hopefully it'll be okay. If not, the camera will go off, but I'll still end the show, so don't leave me right away, okay? I would like to say goodbye if that happens. Someday I won't have this battery thing interruption. Sorry it's happening. Kuchuvacha hafakam amakacha sitasmocha. It was nasty, right? So there's no reason to do another hit, right? What do you think? It's not necessary. So, look at you. Look at you, of course. Of course, someone wants me to light up again. Because I go higher and higher. I got water again. Oh my gosh. I feel so abundant. Thank you for your blessings, Holy Ones. You're so kind. And you guys, I just want to say thank you in advance for the small gift of $5. Because you can make this donation and make a difference in the spiritual awakening that's happening now, and that, my goal is to reach millions of people with this information, and with your help, it's possible. And I put that information in the description of this video. I thank you so much, baby. You're beautiful. Did anybody tell you that today? Well, you are. And you're very special and important. Yes, I'm talking about you. You're all part. You're all bringing in a piece of code. You're all important. I love you. Sitasma. Yeah. Kemasua. Imakaya. I like this amethyst. Alright, so you're on a spiritual ascension, huh? You want to go outside of this human drama, this future history of mankind. You want to do something about it. Puchumakatas. I should be talking about, at least soon, about this. There's something that's happening in time to get us to inner Earth. Okay? Something could be like a back door. We'll be talking about that eventually, right? Sita, yeah. Kochua. So when we realize we want to go on this spiritual journey, yes, we say, wow, I'm one with God. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. Machiwa. Kayewa sita imosa. Kanyachiwa soma icha ekewa. Kichoma so. Maheka. Sotai mosoki mai mostoye. Sataika. Hokamasita omata. Hakacha pastita mokoye. Sititas makaye isitas. Kopa aneche posota. Kayi masitas machiwa. Kayi masaka amata. How you doing tonight, my holy ones? These memories will come through. This knowledge is being represented by different awakened guardians. Some of you are going to be part of this message. Some of you are representing this heritage, this lineage, this blue flame, this emerald order, these speakers of the blue flame. You Lyrans, you lions, Achiwa. Of course you want to represent the Elohai. Siti. Cheers, my holy ones. I'm so glad to see you. I'm live on Christos' avatar, baby, no less. Welcome. It's a connection. You want to be here live on this connection, experience this code. This is part of Ascension, our codes, Ascension codes. And part of it is being at the right place, at the right time. Every day I'm here so far. I missed maybe one day, literally. Yeah, so far when I started doing this live again every night. So you want to get this code during this hour. Maybe those hours might change in the future, especially when I finally can get my own place again. Even if it's renting, I don't care. Eventually, the whole thing should be, taking care of itself. So, Machiwa. For now, I sometimes will have to ask for you guys' help. But we're part of this together, and that's why I appreciate anyone who's willing to help out. And also, I've made the comment before, if anyone wants to arrange some type of interview, I mean, let me hear what they're about first, but you know, that'd be cool. We consider an interview with someone who has kind of like a like-minded show. It doesn't have to be necessarily from the same type of work, just as long as you seem, you know, apparently on the same side, the love and light side, so we can get along and respect each other. So I think it would be a great benefit to both audiences, whoever it is. And I'll grow, and that'd be great if we can grow with some other speakers out there of the blue flame, honey, who get this whole unity thing. Right? It's really not too complicated when you're a guardian. Otherwise, you're like, huh? No. Humans are bad. They're sinful. So, no, I don't believe that. God will punish you. Shit, you know? Wow. Thanks, brother, sister. That's what they act. They act like this. Have you noticed? Maybe you'll get some friendly ones sometimes, but otherwise they're very judgmental. Why? You're supposed to be spiritual. What the hell? I'm calling out. I'm calling you out. Are you representing your belief system or not? Oh, sure. Oh, you want to quote that? Okay, I'll show you that. Soma. Sokaye. It's this interesting warfare going on. Yeah. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. My oh my, what a beautiful day. And we go beyond into those violet skies, aurora skies. Wow. Cheers. Cool. Welcome to Christos Avatar. Peace, my holy ones. Peace. Get along. We can all get along. It's your choice to or not. They know how to take care of themselves. All right. Sorry, guys. No big deal. It's biology, human stuff. Makaya, Mosuta, Mokoche. Whatever he was saying, I don't know. What was he saying? You're getting lit? Wow, Holy One, congratulations. Yeah, I wish. I'd be doing it longer. Gotta be a little bit more rationing. But you want to do it all day, huh? No. Yeah, actually, why not? No, not me. What are you talking about? Oh, come on, David. You know you smoke all day. No, I don't. F you. Huh? What'd you say? Shit, I didn't say nothing. You said something. No, you said F you. No, I didn't. You did. No, I did not. You did. Amakayo so. I know. Do you know what I'm saying? No? Well, there was this time we were like traveling, man, and outside the body. And we could like, wow, is that real? Huh? And it was like, oh my gosh, how's this happening? Check it out, man. It was just some type of bark from some tree, and the shaman made some concoction, and it was like dirty, muddy color, like chocolate milk maybe. I said, man, is this gonna taste good or no? I don't know. What is this? You know, so, wow, what's strong? Anyways, I went to another country for that. So it was a big deal. Yeah, it was like a group of people who did this together. Except for me, I was excluded because I was talking with other beings, and they thought that was a bad thing. They don't want that. But then I convinced them that, hey, we'll have a separate shaman. Okay, that's all right then. Okay, cool, thanks. I was alone, but I had my own shaman. Cool, huh? Sitas machechi. Well, they had no choice because I already paid, and I wasn't gonna, you know, I would have complained big time, but they let me come. I was in Peru. It was awesome. Yeah, baby. Yeah. The shaman even used me in the ceremony or some healing. I don't know what he was doing. It was weird. I don't know if he was on the up and up, but it was still pretty cool experience. There was definitely some major energy there. Major hardcore energy. Consciousness. You are part of this consciousness. You will remember. You're going to awaken this memory, holy ones. Yes? You, indigo child, remember who you are. Sikasta. Imuchwakanye. Sutai kipsi. Sutaki basanayu. See, some of these languages, I'm like, what is that? That sounds familiar, but what is that really? You know what I mean? No? Okay. I love you too. I mean, if you're single, I'm single, let's just, you know, do stuff together for a little bit. It'd be cool. Girls only. Yeah. No, real, original girls too. I mean, they started off as girls and stayed girls. You have to be specific nowadays. No, you weren't a girl first. No. But maybe you could be wrong, and then you just totally offend the girl. Sitas machikiwa. Well, you have to get out of the way anyways. Misi wa so. Sochimaka. They're the copyright. So, what? Emosu. Emakachi. It go away. I respect Uchimasu. Kama apachu. Ake ewa. Ichi usuta. You remember the Ewoks from Return of the Jedi? These little creatures, so cute. Ewok, man, little guy, like a koala. Sucha makata chiwa. Don't they talk weird? Don't you think they talk weird? That's how they talk, man. Oh, they're funny, huh? What about critters? Or not? Or, you know, those little furball things that roll and chase you, you know, get bigger. Yeah, that was a crazy show, right? Critters 1, 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5. Sitas Machikiwa. They were eating everything, huh? Critters. What about gremlins? Ooh. Yeah. Gremlins was cool when I was a kid, man. Magpie. Or whatever it was. Gizmo. Little Gizmo. Like little Yoda. Little Gizmo. Hi, cutie. Ow. He's got wet. He's not feeling good. Oh no, he's gonna replicate. Little gremlin. You get a magpie. You get a magpie wet, you're in for trouble. It's gonna get you. It's gonna make your kitchen into a total mess. These little gremlins, they're gonna cut your electricity. They're gonna be devious. They're gonna make you go mad. They're gonna be pulling your hair out. One's gonna be biting on your leg, and the other one's gonna be like cutting you with some gardening tool or a kitchen knife. I don't know. Mesita. They're vicious, man. You better take care of those gremlins. Don't mess around. Do what they did in the movie, Holmes. My cat, yeah. You want them wet? You trying to get them wet? It's you, my. Not that wet. That was very, very wet. Now you got a super gremlin. Oh wow, this is a trip. You remember all those 80s movies? Those were kind of cool, huh? That's when the Dark Crystal came out, the Labyrinth came out, Legend came out. Man, it was cool. I was into those movies. And then Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, you know, Empire Strikes Back, Philadelphia Experiment. Yeah, you remember that one from the 80s? What about, what's that one where it was like a Disney movie and it had this evil robot, Maximilian or some stuff? Oh, the Black Hole, the Disney movie. The Black Hole. You know. So, watching it as a kid, it tripped me the hell out. I never seen a flying robot. That was crazy. Wow. There was 2 flying robots, wasn't there? I'm a Maximilian. Yeah. Well, I guess they're gonna have all kinds of different versions of consciousness out there, right? Some of it you don't identify. Well, anyways, we're here and we're gonna make it work right. I love you so much, you guys. Look at you. Welcome to Christos Avatar, where we talk about these starseeds, Pleiadian Starseeds, Orion Starseeds, Holy Ones, Lyran Starseeds, welcome, Sirian and Arcturian Starseeds. Look at this family. We're a community of Starseeds. Thank you for representing your planet. Thank you, Holy Ones, for being part of this. Some of you are part of this angelic human race experiment. Oh, we're not angelic at this level, but at a higher level we are. Okay? That includes you. We're part of it. This 3D consciousness. We're raising our consciousness, aren't we? Yeah. So we're becoming aware. We're like, whoa, man. Reality is complex. Yeah. There's like levels of God and stuff. Wow, I'm tripping out, man. But what is tripping out? Isn't it just me experiencing God, man? In a moment of time, I am God. You're always God. Yeah. The ones who are saying otherwise are against God. That's their creed. That's their indoctrination. You have to be like them too. So, not everyone wants to do that. Sorry. I'm not a vampire like you. I just want to kiss you and bite your cheek. You're so adorable. I'm just messing with you. Don't take me serious. If you're a pretty girl, don't worry. I'm just like, I don't know what's wrong. Anyways, wow, that was nice. You're so soft. Wow. Chica masu. Oh my god, my shit. Sutas machachi. You guys are just fabulous. I've never been with such esteemed guests. We're like tripping out together, baby. I was in the Egyptian days. I was in the Lemurian days. I remember being destroyed. I remember those, tidal waves. What happened to Atlantis? Something happened to those arrogant, prideful ones. Goodbye. You tried to murder, you did murder, but now what happened to you? Oh. Atlantis. But not all Atlantis. Yeah. Oh yeah, remember? So there's some pieces of Atlantis still around. Yep. Oh, don't you realize that's why they wanted to keep it just a fairy tale? It's just a fairy tale. Out in the open, but a fairy tale. See? You got the keys. You got the keys, baby. You want to subscribe to Christos Avatar Starseeds, Holy Ones. You're going to know what it is to be a Starseed, for one. I put a link in the video to my website that talks about Starseeds. Check it out. And also check out my other videos, beloved ones. Realize you're like coming in late. You got some catch up to do. Check out that video about the structures of reality. If you're interested in the Egyptians and the secret technology of the pyramid or the Sphinx or inner Earth, check out those videos. I'm talking about the who is God. I made video about it. Check it out. I love you guys. Please ask questions in the video so I can explore that together with you here on this live. Peace. Peace. I know some hippie girl's gonna interview me. Who is that? Okamashe. I love you so much, Holy Ones. I love you. Amachiwa. Amachikowa. Haiko shumate. Homa ikiwi wasuta. Hofa shima kai pachene. Sita ipokachimo suta. Hayeki mishiti wasuna. Hamata chichiki wasuta apachiwa. I love you. We have some lapis lazuli and some tiger's eye. Some right here, tiger's eye. Hey. So this is two different crystals. This blue one, this one is lapis lazuli. It's a very strong crystal. Hold it near your hand chakra. The palm of your hand is your palm chakra, hand chakra, and then I got a tiger's eye. I would be now introducing my subtle energies to these two energies, so they combine with my energies. We co-create. So this is the original intention of Source. We're not meant to hate each other, harm each other. That's ridiculous. Where's this thought coming from? Well, Machiwa got you so not titas. I love you so much. Oh wow, the highest I had tonight was 16 people online. That's so cool. Like for me it is. I'm still low and I'm gonna go up to the medium level eventually, watch. And then after that, I'm going for the high level, honey. We're like, remember what my main goal is. I tell you, I'm transparent. My main goal is to reach this message to 100 million people by the end of my life. So, anytime thereafter, oh my side, I'm a kaya. Peace, Holy One. I love you. Gama chichua. Si aki mahonda. O hipa sita iwa shakapoyima. Haiwa stitas. Ko oma ima sita shiwasi. Kai wastuchi moho kamaha. Satai wasi. Pokocha matsatsakaya. Oh my. Oh pachiwa kiwasi. Ama itsitas majaka. Kochimasu. Sita yumasaka yeah. O pachi wokama ekipasta. Imakachiwa. Siva hemaho. Kaya vasti. Kopa masta. Kochiwa. Maewa. Pastita iwakosoba. Niposuma. Kaye wachopa mbachi. I love you, Holy Ones. Thank you. That was a trip. Wow. That was a great honor. And thank you for being witness, you guys. Thank you for being here. That was awesome to share with you. I don't know if you're live, but the ones that are here now, thank you for being here. Yeah. Look at you. Look at the hearts and the smiley faces. Thank you. Oh man, I don't need glasses to see those. Of course I want to see more. Everlasting's in the house. I know that pretty purple color is you. She was an interesting teacher. Each class she had, she gave different names. Like minerals, trees, etc. We had the mineral class and she called me lapis lazuli. Thank you for sharing that with us, Everlasting. You're so kind. Anyone else have stories about her? That'd be awesome. Yeah, it's sweet. Look at Aaron. Those E.T. faces. E.T. phone home to his homies. E.T. phone home, getting my gangsters ready for invasion. E.T.'s coming back, baby. Thank you for the hearts, Candace, and the happy faces. You're so kind. Yes, I love the and also the Egyptians thought of the same way. That lapis lazuli is luxurious, royal. It was very expensive. Imagine, in their ancient time, it was very rare. You know, it's not so rare nowadays because we've mined all over the planet now. We know where most of it is. But this is just something that connects me. I think Bluestone, I think Elohai, the Blue Flame, the Emerald Order, the Emerald Covenant, these people, the cat people, mostly feline, not only, of course. They say most mammals, land mammals, are from the Blue Flame creations. So, and it goes all the way down the densities. Even the human race comes from a huge lineage that I break down. Starting in my next video, it's going to be called Elohai, the Blue Flame Elohai Rishi. Okay, also called the Emerald Order, Emerald Covenant, and some of you are part of this Blue Flame. Thank you for being part. We're awakening, you and I. Remember, I told you the true color, what it looks like. Pale turquoise, pale yellow, pale magenta. Thank you. Basur Hama. I try to point out how she's calling them, what she calls them. And then I try to give you the explanation why she won't. I will. Like, I come up behind and say, leave a little sticky note for you that wasn't there before. That's all. I'm not taking no credit. But I do speak from my heart with the information. It's here. The understanding is here. Have I learned all the Templar? No. But I know that that's where, since this is literally, I'm focusing my life on this information. So it's going to go quickly. I know it. I feel it. So, kind of like you spend your passion on, like, if your work is your passion, like, you can do something for a living that is something you love to do. That is a great combination, man. It would be like fulfillment. You're like, you're paying me to do something I love to do? Hell yeah. Chiwaka, yeah. I don't know what that is. It's just the code just comes in. It comes through spirit. I pass it on to you. You decide, Holy Ones. You resonate what you perceive or not. It's up to you. I love you. You're beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're so wonderful. Amachiwaka. Apachivasi. Hapakaiwa. Haiwo shomante. Shitayu kumampa. Haiwo sota imakachanche. Sota ichuwasaka mapata. Haiwo kopo impusita imahata. Hakaiwo sota ishumupa momumpa. Hoshukapa ana ipasita ikwa aichi. Sataka ima nai posona. Aewa akaye. Hamata. Echuwa. 干嘛就不拿它一起说说？I love you. What's up, homie? Yeah. What's up? It's cool, right? Every time you liked a girl, you go up to her and say, "What's up? What's up? How you doing? I just want to say hi to you. What's up?" Ah, my cat, yeah, pretty girl. Look at you, pretty girl. So my ama hapa kachi wo ho homa na kapa hache wo su dahi. I was gonna call this light languages, but I will still understand that a lot of you indigos have, the starseeds. We have this code, literal code. And anyways, I as a spirit being, part of my ability, which just happened spontaneously in my life before, was to access my own Akashic record, to speak to you, my other selves, to perceive my other selves and report it back to you. Like I'm going through it live here on YouTube, my other selves. And there's many. Remember? There's between up to a few thousand to 6,000 or more for higher levels. Wow. Thank you for coming to my YouTube live. You guys make me so happy. I'm trying to teach you guys these concepts. They're kind of advanced, but I break it down for you, Holmes. My spiritual vato locos. We are the indigos, ho. We're like spiritual badasses, man. We come into the different ages, even amongst this supposed fictional, King Arthur. Wow. Remember, Holy Grail. But a different perspective of what is Holy Grail. Chihuahua. Those guys were trying to get it. They're trying to understand these writings. What is this ancient word saying? We need someone to translate it for us. And then they finally found this wise shaman. I come before you, this Earth Council. What is it that you ask of me? Be quick, because I am busy in my duties. My chiwa. Moka chama ana. Peace, you guys, and luxurious bounty, abundance, peace. You deserve everything, my beautiful girl. Look at you. Machiwa. Amakahache. You're perfect. I love you. Masuachi. Hamata. My holy one. My twin flame. My holy one. Hakache. So. Maka. Sorry. That was interesting. Wow. That was like emotion there. Very interesting. That was ancient to me. That was like, whoa. I recognize that. What is that again? Amasir. You guys are awesome. Look at that love. Thank you. Is that all for me? I'm gonna be embarrassed if you were sending that to somebody else. Masuta. Don't be shy. Come on. Confession time. I want to throw you on the bed and just explore. Machivas tu cama. Ochiva ka. Oh yeah. You're like, what? What's going on? How did you two get me here? Sorry, guys. We've been talking about starseeds. Just realized the vibration, the energy, the vibes. Even if you're from another state, another country, I'm going to be receiving vibes. Some of those are good. Thank you very much. Some of them are the opposite of good. Yeah, exactly. That's you, huh? The hell, man. There it is. It gets crisscrossed. I'm like, is it this side or that side? You know, kind of like the not cool thing about long hair. Oh, chua, koya. Do like those pretty girls do, right? They fluff their hair. And then you can smell their perfume. Oh. And then you just want to, like, wow. See, boys are very visual. Boys will imagine you, especially, what am I doing? Sorry. This was going to get totally different, like PG-13. I'm sorry, but I didn't allow it. I stopped it from happening. Yeah, I gotta take some, like, you know, like, when you're a little kid, like, not too little, but you're little and you fall in love with some actress on TV that's an adult, but you're a little kid, but you fall in love with her. Well, she could be like your mommy, but, you know, for sure, she could be your mommy. You know, like this crazy stuff. Machi was so. What the hell was that? I have no idea. It's like those energies that are trying to make me look bad or something bad. Hey, you know what? Put your paso. Thank you. I can get my own self in trouble. I don't need your help. Goodbye. Psh. Psh. You know. Anyways, you guys, you make the decision. You don't need to judge someone, but apparently someone does. We just call it for what it is. Yeah, you know what's up there. It's an energy, man. Maybe you're digging it, maybe you're not. But it is truly like you can feel it being concentrated right into this like this space. This consciousness is coming into a forcing forces, coming concentrated forces. I love you guys. How you doing? No way. Me too. Machiki basuta. Hamakachamata, Hachiki Vasuta, Motakapahata. Wow. It's like dark? I don't know. maybe it's cloudy outside. Like, I can usually see sunlight, but not now. How are you, holy ones? Thank you for getting through that with me. That was very interesting. Different energies, different consciousness, different languages, different forms. I try to transmit it as best as I can. Thank you. So cool. I love you. Achikabasti. Amatota. Yeah. Kochimasi. Nichiwa. So I'm getting everything ready. You sometimes you fall in love with somebody. I love you. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Can you take it back? I'm gonna shoot this because you can tell by the reaction that that's not what they wanted to hear. If you get that look, you know you're screwed because they're saying bye. They're gonna quickly just leave. Just leave. They can't take that. What? I just said I love you. What's up? Goodbye. What? Wait, what? See, we go through this immaturity so that we can become mature. Hopefully. Some of you are not mature, spiritually mature. Okay? You have to, like, grow up. Spiritually grow up. Act like adults, not children. Sometimes they're behaving like children. Oh, the patience. You must have patience for these children. Oh, wakaimachi. How are you guys tonight? It's a blessing to have you. I am happy that you're here. And like my regulars, you guys are full of love. Some of you are so kind. Thank you. Mochiwa. And we're just gonna evolve together. We're gonna evolve to higher awarenesses, higher identities of ourselves. This is the blue flame, Melchizedek cloister, Emerald Order, Emerald Emerald Covenant, Indigo Child, Blue Flame, Elohai, Elohim, Peace. You could just say Blue Flame, Elohai. How's that? Please? Alright, you guys, you're awesome, man. I couldn't have done this without you. Because you're here, I'm here. And I'll come back for you, so you come back for me. Come back, yes? Right? Yeah. Watch some of my videos. I'm going to release one soon. It might 2 days, sorry. 2 more days, I should have this done. It's about the Elohai. And these Elohai blue flame beings created many races that I talk a little bit about. Okay? They're the ones that created the Azurite blue angels. Okay? They're also the ones that created the Anuhazi feline cat race, cat people, really. And these cat people created another cat people called the Leonines in a lower density, density 3. So you have also the Lyran. Everything's coming out of the Lyran star system. Okay, there's 3 planets there. We have the humans, the blue flame Elohai. They're dimension 13. Okay, we got the gold flame Seraphim, and they're the gold flame, and then the blue flame, gold flame, violet flame, Brahmarama. So these are just part of who you are. And notice these beings are representing certain animals, certain mammals. If it's a mammal, like a cat, feline, you're talking about the blue flame. If it's a reptile, a bird, an insectoid, a mantis, these are gold flame. If it's a whale, a dolphin, any cetacean like that, or aquatic ape is one of them, besides the aquatic dolphins, and also the pegasi, the deer. You would get some the unicorns out of there too, out of the deer horse thing. But that is not talked about much by Ashiana Dean. She doesn't talk about the violet flame much. She's gonna talk a little bit about some of the it's like realize I believe, in my own opinion, it's not confirmed or nothing, but that the centaurs from Alpha Omega Centauri are from the violet flame, and those ones became evil, dark, part of the Necromaton Alliance. Excuse me. These are from Andromeda, so this is another galaxy. These beings don't like us very much, and they want to come harm us. Nice, thanks, Men in Black. That's what the beetle people are. They're the ones that create the Men in Black. And so this is one of the darkest beings that's out there, the beetle people, which are the ones responsible for the Scarab Kings in Atlantis and ancient Egypt. Atlantean Kings. Sure. So this was another episode, and we talked about starseeds. If you guys like this, what you heard today, consider subscribing to this channel. You want to learn real ascension mechanics, and from these teachings you also understand that there's false teachings in the New Age movement. We talk about these groups. So you have a choice to make a choice. You didn't have one before, now you do. You don't just have one religion, okay? One idea. There's many ideas, but here's the Guardian Alliance and beyond. So please come again. I'll be here every night, maybe tomorrow too. So and consider helping out if you guys can. I put all my information below in the video, and I create playlists because there's different types of information. Okay, like there's live videos playlist. Then there's the original videos series playlist that was about ascension, but also the ancient Egyptians and the pyramid, the Sphinx, the Leonines, the what do you call the cow people with a goddess, or the Hathor. Okay, which is actually a race of people, not one being. And it wasn't just cow. It was actually part cow, part cat, feline, part, Anahazi, part human, part human. So this is a strange mixture, but I can't watch. There's dolphin people, man. There's elephant people. There's all kinds of strange hybrids with humans. It's crazy to think about it and to see them. Whoa, what's up there? Citas. You should see this movie, Jupiter Rising. Check that out. Kuma, mamima, oma, besitas, ochakapaye. I love you, and I thank you for being here on Christos Avatar. Remember that name, because you might need to search for it later if I ever disappear here. Not by my will. Okay? Anyways, I love you so much, and you're awesome. So make sure you take down at least my website. It's easy. It's the same as my name, but .com, ChristosAvatar.com. Thank you. And then you can find out news in case I do get taken off. You know, I'm still gonna be free and still talking this stuff. Not any copyright, just like I'm doing now. You know, making my own videos, making my own diagrams. That's what I'm doing, guys. I put my life into this. I put hours and hours of my life into this. For you, for people who need this ascension, because that's my calling. You might have a different skill set. You might be meant to do something else. And that's okay. We all have our task. This is mine. Thank you for being here. And I know I'll see you again. Some of you are family. I love you. Namaste, holy ones. Awakaye, Avastita, Mwakochumataye, Vostochuchusor, Kayo Shumatanya Cheswa, Kanopatanja to Sukapachuye. Peace. Namaste. See you on the flip flop, holy ones. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Love. Grace. Gratitude. Peace. Mucho.